Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Sleepless in St. Louis. I'm your host Pete O'Shea and we are at the worldwide headquarters of Mattress Direct and Marshall Home. If you're from the St. Louis area and you're watching now, you know where we are. We're in Bridgeton, right where St. Charles Rock Road meets up to Lindbergh in this big giant shopping center. And we're here as a health and wellness business to help you. You say, no, you just said you're a Mattress Direct and a furniture store. Yeah, we are. But we're also here to help you in your families. We were talking to some customers last night, and when they left, they didn't realize how many different levels of savings you can realize if you have the right mattress. Okay? They didn't think about it. But as we were explaining it to people in the last couple of days, you really can say, wow, there's a lot of ways I can save by having a good mattress. If you have the right kind of mattress that we have here with the right kind of mattress protector and the right kind of pillows and sheets and everything, you will not kick that foot out from under the blanket anymore. You won't wake up hot, so you're going to sleep the night through. You won't have to kick down the air conditioner. That means you won't have to buy 14 Monster drinks tomorrow. And it adds up, and it goes on from there. You're able to do more. You're able to be more. More productive means you're doing better, right? And one of the things that struck me interesting was this gentleman I was talking to last night. He said, I don't want to spoil myself. I spoil other people, or I got to spend my money on something else. He was giving me all the usual things you would explain to somebody as to why he couldn't do it. And I finally got him to understand, and by the way, he did buy the mattress, was that it is okay to splurge on yourself. It is okay to make sure you get the right mattress or the right living room set so that you can take care of yourself. We've been talking on this show quite often about the notion of self-care and how important it is and how we all neglect it. We all do. I'm guilty of it myself. We all are, where we don't get enough rest, we don't take good care of each other. And when we want to get back in shape, we immediately say, okay, I got to eat better. Okay, I got to get back to the gym. But nobody says, okay, I got to get a better mattress. But that needs to be the third component in having an overall health overhaul, if you want to, is to getting the right amount of rest. None of us do. Most of us are walking around like zombies, and there's really no need for it anymore. Look, back in the day, when we were all coming up, there was one kind of mattress, and it was those really old coils, and they were big, and you jumped on it at Grandma's house, and you bounced all the way up, and you hit the ceiling. Well, that's not how it goes anymore. Science has now gotten involved. Again, we talk about how we have our own mad scientist mattress maker here, and Pat McCurran, who we're going to talk to in just a moment. It is a science, and when you take it and apply it to the making of mattresses, you can in fact change people's lives. And that's why we started this show, is to help explain that to you, that it really is much more than you just, oh, I'm going to lay down now on a mattress and get some sleep. How do you sleep? Are you a side sleeper, or do you sleep on your back? Do you snore? Wait a minute, do you have sleep apnea, which could be a potentially serious issue, okay? These all can be addressed by having the right mattress, by having an adjustable base, by having the right pillows, by having the right mattress protector. Say, how does a mattress protector make a difference? Well, first of all, if you have the right one on, you're not sweating the liter a night that you sweat into the mattress. You're not getting dust mites and all those kind of things into the mattress. So now you're healthier. Now you're sleeping more, you're getting better rest. Again, we've improved your life. Plus, those mattress protectors have that capacity to temperature control your body while you're sleeping. So that means you won't get too hot or too cold. You won't have to move the thermostat up or down throughout the night. I used to, before I worked here, I would get up every night, middle of the night, and move that dial down a couple of inches. And you don't even think about it at that point. You're so desperate that you'll do it. But you're costing yourself a lot of money when you do that. Electric bill can be very, very high these days, and it's basically a monopoly. So where are you going to go? So instead, go to the opposite. Where can you get a good deal on a product that can actually help in that regard? The answer to that question is simple. It's Mattress Direct. The mattresses here are coming direct from the factory. What does that mean? You're getting the best price. The Campbell mattresses, which is our beautiful in-house signature brand, is made right here in Missouri. So that means your friend made it, or your neighbor, maybe even a member of your family helped to make that mattress, and you purchasing that mattress helps them to keep their job. One of the things we decided to do when we was making this show was to make an alliance or a networking group of local business owners, people that want to make a difference in this community, that want to keep things local. Hey, listen, I'm not knocking the big brands, okay? We need them. There's no doubt the world got better once Walmart arrived. Thank you, Walmart. But the local business owner, your friend, your neighbor, whose business in the new world we're living in a COVID world, in an internet world, where people are going online now without even looking at a mattress and buying it. I don't understand that concept. How can you possibly sleep on a mattress that you bought that you never even laid on before you bought it? But that's happening now. The whole state of retail is in flux. The whole state of our economy is in flux as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. All the more reason to bring it back to local. Purchase from the local businesses. There are places you can buy a mattress here that has thousands of stores across the country, or you can purchase from a company that's local that has 12 stores right here in St. Louis and has been part of the fabric of St. Louis for decades. Local people, bringing your local products at a fantastic price. When we support local business, we're helping ourselves. You're helping to increase the value of your home, of your area where you live, of how you're able to do anything in this world. Again, I don't think Walmart needs any more of our money. I don't think that these big brands need any more of our money. But the businesses, the local people, like who we've had on, Juiced Wheels, they were fantastic, those folks that have the electric bicycles. Go check them out and support them, okay? The St. Charles Cinema is going to reopen again. The St. Andrews Cinema, I'm sorry. It's about to reopen again. Make sure you're there opening weekend and be there to support them, to help them build that back up again. We met the folks from the Campbell House Museum last week. Fantastic people. It's a great little museum. Go check it out. It's part of our fabric. It's part of what makes St. Louis special. That's what we're trying to do with this show. That's what this business is all about. It's a local business for our local people. We're doing a tremendous amount of outreach here in this community. This month, if you go ahead and you go down to Strays for St. Louis and you want to adopt an animal that's over 6 months, we're paying the adoption fees. Now you've got money for the food and all the other things the dogs need or the cat needs. We did last month, we collected toys for the Friends with Kids with Cancer. We're doing comedy benefit shows. If you have an organization that needs to raise funds and awareness quickly, reach out to us on this page or on any of our Facebook page or any of our social media. We'll come there and we'll do a comedy benefit show for you guys. That's what I used to do before I did this. I spent 22 years as a full-time comedian. I met another local comedian who also works clean and can be in front of any family or any place. So reach out to us and we'll come and help you. Mattress Direct will promote the shows and help us to sell the tickets and get folks there that night so that we can make a difference in this community. That's what Pat McCurran's about. That's what Mattress Direct's about. That's what I'm about. And most definitely, that's what Sleepless in St. Louis is about. On Thursday, I can't wait for you to meet Jillian Kelshaw. She's our guest. She's a local artist here in town. She is fantastic. She's got an art show on the streets this Saturday that you need to know all about so you can be there. What we'll do now, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, the Sultan of Swing himself, the Sultan of Mattresses, just the guru of mattresses, Pat McCurran, will join us. We're also going to see if we can coax Brenda Williams to come on over so you can finally meet her. We've been talking about her all this time as the best stager, the best furniture person in the world. So maybe we can coax her onto this broadcast as well. Guys, stick it out with us. Reach out to us. Comment, share, like what we're doing. Go to our Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube channel, Twitch, all these different places where you can see and hear what we're doing. Reach out, be involved. By the use of social media, that's how I found out about Jillian, and that's how she's coming on the show on Thursday. Are you next? You got something going on here in St. Louis? You want to come over here and we can promote it for you? We'll build you up too. So we'll take a break. We'll be back with more build up on Sleepless in St. Louis.
Getting a mattress that is built locally is like going to the farmer's market. When you shop Mattress Direct, you're shopping at a local company, meeting with a sleep specialist that lives in your neighborhood. You're gonna get the fresh, best possible value before it's been marked up and shipped across the country. There's no mystery involved. When the mattress is closer to you when it's built, it doesn't have to go as far to get to you. It's gonna get to you faster and you're gonna have a better night's sleep right away. You'll sleep better on a Missouri-made mattress from your neighborhood Mattress Direct. The Campbell Mattress Company is celebrating 90 years of building the most comfortable mattresses here in Missouri. Built locally since 1933, more of your hard-earned money goes into the mattresses made here. The 90th anniversary Campbell is our most comfortable yet, and right now you'll receive 2 deluxe Campbell pillows and a luxury sheet set. Shop local at Mattress Direct and get your mattress direct from the factory with no interest until 2028 and payment options for everyone.
Campbell mattresses are made in Missouri.
A mattress is a difficult thing to buy sight unseen. When you visit a Mattress Direct factory direct showroom in your neighborhood, you don't only get just the best price, but you also get the expertise of a neighborhood sleep specialist. They'll help you find the mattresses that were designed for your particular body type, the precision you get to sleep in. We'll get you the guaranteed lowest price on any style of mattress, but working with a sleep specialist to find out which one's going to fit you and the way you get to sleep is going to ensure you get the best possible night's sleep. You'll sleep better on a Missouri-made mattress from your neighborhood Mattress Direct. Getting a mattress that is built locally is like going to the farmer's market. When you shop Mattress Direct, you're shopping at a local company, meeting with a sleep specialist that lives in your neighborhood. You're gonna get the fresh, best possible value before it's been marked up and shipped across the country. There's no mystery involved. When the mattress is closer to you when it's built, it doesn't have to go as far to get to you. It's gonna get to you faster and you're gonna get a better night's sleep right away. You'll sleep better on a Missouri-made mattress from your neighborhood Mattress Direct.
Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Sleepless in St. Louis. It's a talk show, podcast, whatever you want to call it, that we're doing right here from Mattress Direct and Marshall Home in Bridgeton, Missouri. You know where we are, 925 Northwest Plaza. Come over and see us. This is a show about St. Louis, for St. Louis, and in St. Louis. And it's really about all the things that are happening here, what we're doing here at Mattress Direct, how we're looking to adapt to the changing world and be there for families. And at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do. And so my guest with us right now, you've heard us talk about her on this broadcast many times. We've never been able to get her to actually sit down and chat with us until today, but we're excited to have Brenda Williams with us right now. How are you, my friend?
I am doing good. How are you?
I'm doing better now that you're here with me. I always say that. How's things going today? I'm like, as soon as Brenda gets here, everything will be better. First things first, before we get into what I want to talk about here, I want to talk about the fact that your brother threw out the first pitch at the Cardinals game Friday night.
Yes, he did.
Tell me about that. Tell me about
It
that.
was very interesting. He did make it close to the base.
On one bounce, it looked like a strike to me. You showed me the video. It was a one bounce, and it came right up to the strike. It looked like a strike.
Right, exactly.
If he was playing cricket, it was a perfect
It was
throw.
a perfect throw. It
But
was
how
a
cool is
perfect
it,
throw.
though, that they asked, your brother is a pastor here in the area.
Yes.
He's a tremendous outreach guy. He
Yes.
helps a lot of people.
He does.
And the Cardinals recognized that, invited him to come throw out the first pitch. Your whole family was there. He had a jersey on. There he is throwing the first pitch. He's up on the big Jumbotron. How cool was that?
It was awesome. I can't say it was really, really nice to see that. Yes.
Now, there was only one floor in the whole evening, wasn't there? And what was that?
The Cardinals did not win.
The Cardinals didn't even score a run that night.
Yes, the Cardinals didn't win, but okay.
Okay, it happens. But again, that's all part of St. Louis too. That we have this wonderful team here. That again, we have wonderful pastors like your brother. This area is known for its outreach, for its charitable caring. We've been doing that quite a lot here now at Mattress Direct. Currently, we're doing the Strays for St. Louis. We're adopting everybody's animal for this month. Last month, we gave away toys for the kids with cancer. How good does that feel for us when we're here and we see people bringing those donations in and stuff?
It makes us feel really, really good and happy to be here to help. You know, and that's what it's all about, helping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
speaking of helping, we've seen over the last couple of months the economy keeps getting tougher, right? Right. The cost of living continues to grow, right?
Yes.
So with that in mind, you, me, and Pat sat down
Yes.
and created a signature collection of furniture called the Marshall Home Collection. How tell us about it and tell us what people can anticipate, because we really did dial in to the
Yes.
needs of the family on this.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We have a lot exciting colors, fabrics, and styles coming in, and it can fit every household. Okay, so when they come in, I want them to feel excited and say, oh, you know, I like this piece, I like that piece, and we can highly recommend other pieces that we can add to that collection too as well.
When you were looking at it, you were trying to see not just price point, because obviously
Yes.
price is important,
Makes a difference.
but you wanted to make sure there were tons of features in them.
Yes.
So in one set, we've got a dual chase with
Yes.
the ottoman that slides right in and makes that big, giant, comfy jump right in it and change
Yes.
the world feel,
Yes.
right?
Yes, and it also is a storage item.
So you can put the blankie and the pillow
Yes, you can put out
into
all
the...
your remote controls. You can put all your kids' toys. You can put all that in there. Close it up, and you have a nice, fresh, clean look.
So again, it's
Yes.
good for the family, but it's also
Yes.
then when you want to entertain and clean up real
Yes.
fast, you can.
You can,
All right.
yes.
Another one of the sets that we got is the Lindbergh, and
Yes.
that one is going to offer to either be the sofa can either be a normal sofa
Yes.
or a sleeper sofa.
Exactly.
In this day and age,
Yes.
when the adult kids are moving back into the house on a regular basis,
Exactly.
right? Sleeper sofa
Exactly.
can be invaluable to a family.
Yes.
But ordinarily, they are not priced affordable for families. These ones are going to be, aren't
Very
they?
affordable. They pull double duty.
Yeah.
Okay, sit and relax, and you can also sleep when it's time to go to bed. Yes.
What I loved when we were watching you in action picking these out, you went through hundreds
Yes.
before you picked 7 or 8.
Yes.
You were really looking at every detail, and so was Pat, so
Yes.
was I. We were looking
Yes.
at each way to make it right for the families.
Exactly.
Right? That,
Yes.
like you already mentioned, that it looks good,
Yes.
that it's easy to clean and maintain,
Yes.
that it's well built so it's not going to fall
Exactly.
apart. Even when the kids jump on it, the dog and all that kind of stuff, we got
Yes.
well constructed stuff.
Absolutely, including adults jump on it too as well.
Do they actually?
Yes.
Why'd you look right at me when you said that? Yes, I do jump on furniture from time to time. But,
Yes.
but and again, when you think of all that, you say, well, now that's out of my price range. But we're able to find ones that
Right.
get all those features taken care of for families, but it
Exactly.
meets the right price point.
Exactly. And keep in mind, we do have financing. Okay, we have several different financing that we also go through. It fits everyone's needs.
Yeah, we have
And
lease to own options with 90 days, same as cash, and that one
Absolutely.
isn't a hard hit on your
Absolutely.
credit.
No.
Or they can go the more traditional route with Wells
Exactly.
Fargo and
Right.
get up to 60 months,
Up to
no
60
interest.
months, no interest. Exactly, and no money down.
So what we're seeing with that now,
Yes.
coming into this, you're going into the new school year, you're going into
Yes.
Christmas and everything. So if people want to come in and bundle up, they want to get a new mattress, a
Yes.
bedroom set,
Yes.
a living room set, all the accessories to go with it,
Yeah.
we can put together some fantastic packages for
Exactly.
people.
We sure can. We sure can. And it's really, really easy. It's so easy once you come in. The key thing is when you come in, you pick out your sofa, you pick out your love seat, you pick out your sofa, your 2 chairs, or however you want to accommodate your room. We have it here for you. Okay?
You are the best stager of furniture I have ever met. Not that I've met a lot of stagers. I don't go around just hanging out with them.
We're
okay?
hanging out with
I don't
okay.
know a lot of people that do stage furniture.
Right.
But you make it each accessory, every
Yes.
little part, down to the pillows, the rug.
Right.
So when somebody comes in, they can already see that in its
Right.
totality in their home.
Yes.
How important is that staging
It's-
component?
It's really because it gives the customer a chance to look at it and see how they can fit it into their home, into the look that they're looking for. Because some come in and just see the sofa and see the chairs, like, oh, that's not going to work. But when you start tying in rugs, lamps, and tables and things like that, so, oh, now I can see it.
Now you
Yes,
see,
now I
it
can
becomes
see it.
three-dimensional.
Right. It comes like, oh yeah, now I can see that. That's going to work, and that's what I need. So yes.
Yeah, it literally becomes three-dimensional at that
Three-dimensional,
point.
that's exactly
You can
right.
almost see it. It almost looks like those sets, once you perfectly get them,
Yes.
they almost appear to rise up into the air. And you hear the, oh, right, as you're doing it, right?
Pretty much, yes. Pretty much, yes, exactly. Exactly.
All right, the names that we came up with
Oh, yes.
for this new collection,
Yes.
again, reflects this neighborhood.
Yes.
And the most important names and iconic figures
Right.
of St.
St.
Louis.
Louis, yes.
That was important too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was very important to let you know that this is a staple. You know, the merchandise that we picked out was staples of St. Louis.
Right,
So, like
staples
the
of St. Louis.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so we got the
it's really
Lindbergh,
nice.
the Leclerc,
Cleve,
the Delmar.
Right.
We had the Chuck Berry chair,
Yes.
the Tina Turner chair,
Yes,
the
yes.
Janis Joplin chair.
Yes.
So we paid homage
That's
to
right.
all of the greatest things that are St. Louis.
Yes. Yes.
That also, again, is a big part of who Mattress Direct is. We were talking
Sure.
about it before the show today.
Yes.
When you look at some of the other furniture, we won't mention their names. There's no reason to do that. But
Yes.
they're huge conglomerates that are nationwide.
Nationwide.
Okay,
Right.
and so are you going to get the real care and concern? Are you going to get a Brenda Williams when you go there? It's going to take extra time.
Yes.
Maybe, maybe not. But this is, in fact, a local
Yes.
furniture company
Right.
for St. Louis by St. Louis.
By St. Louis, exactly. Exactly right. And we feel good about that.
We do,
We're
because
so
again,
excited about that.
we're
Yes.
big enough to help
Yeah,
Mecca folks.
That's right. Exactly.
Right? And so we're
Yes.
able to look at you and I over the last 6 weeks before we pick this furniture out,
Yes.
really take our time getting to know our customers, even more than we usually do.
Right.
We were having
right.
sit downs, posses,
Right.
we were having all kinds, because we
Right.
wanted to find out what is it that people need.
Right, exactly.
And so we took the pulse of this community, you and I, over a
Right.
6-week period, and that was a lot of people we saw.
Yes.
And we came to a consensus from that.
Exactly.
that we needed to change the philosophy we had and
Right.
look at what the need of the family was and meet
Yes.
it directly, even more than we already were.
Right.
And I believe we've overachieved in that goal, don't
Yes,
you?
I do. I do think so. Yes.
Yeah.
I think
So
we're there
the new sets are going to be here within a week.
in a week.
In a week.
In 1 week.
Okay, it's
In
kind of
1
like
week.
it's kind of like the movie's about to open. You know what I
That's
mean?
right.
We did all the pre-production, we edited the thing, and all that kind of stuff. So should
Right.
we wear tuxedos that day
Well,
when they
you know
come
what?
in?
That's
Should we
a
want to
thought.
wear a gown and I
That's
wear a
thought.
tuxedo?
That's a thought. Red carpet.
Pat,
That's
can
a
we
thought.
wear tuxedos that day? Absolutely, when it comes in, right? And then we should do like the Dundies when it comes in, right? We should have an award ceremony. We should.
Sounds good. Sounds
Now,
good.
I'm not going to. I'm going to finish with this with you,
Yes.
Bobby. I'm not going to overtly date you,
Yes.
but you've been doing this a minute.
Yes, I have.
You've been in the furniture game for a minute.
For a minute. Yes.
Is this the most excited you've been? Knowing now this one's got your signature all over it. This is a brand new
Yes.
collection
Yes.
designed for
Yes.
your customer, the people
Yes.
you've known all your life.
Yes.
What does that go in your mind? And are you excited about this?
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm so excited about it. I cannot wait till it get here to get it set up, get it staged, and for us to start just filling homes with it. That's what's the most important thing. We're gonna fill the people homes with the new line of furniture,
Do-
Marshall Home Collection. Yes.
You come up with these great ideas right away. You
Yes.
were able to stage this. We're redoing the entire showroom
Yes.
here with your creativity.
Yes.
Are you taking this home with you? Because it seems like it's a 24/7 thought in your
It,
mind
it,
these
it,
days.
it
isn't
does. It does. You
Isn't
know, when I come in and I'm thinking, and when I'm driving home, I'm thinking, well, you know, I'm gonna change my mind on that, but let's do this one here. But that's okay, though. That's okay. That's okay. It works.
It does work.
It
All right,
works.
I'm
Perfect.
going to leave you on this personal note to tell you, buddy.
Okay.
I've been around the block a few times too.
Okay.
You ain't the only one that's been in the business for a bit, okay?
Right.
I was the waiter at the Last Supper. That's how far
Uh-oh.
back I go
Okay,
back.
well, I
And-
can't remember that, but okay.
And I polished up the stones for David, and it wasn't a whale that swallowed Jonah.
Uh-oh.
No, it was
Uh-oh.
me.
It was you.
I was a little
Oh.
chunky back then. I got mistaken for a whale. So I'm telling you, I've been around too a long time.
Yes.
I've never had a better teammate
Yes.
than
Yes.
you
Yes.
in my entire career.
Yes.
I've never
Yes.
had a better teammate that I knew
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
was there
That's
for
good
the
to know.
people and for
Yes.
everybody more
Right.
than you.
Oh,
my
well,
entire
thank
life.
you so much. Thank you
And
so
I don't
much.
say
Right
that because
back
you
at
gave me $10 before
No,
to say it. No, I'm just
you
kidding.
weren't supposed to say that, but okay.
I wasn't supposed to tell that part. But no, seriously, that does make the difference. You're caring for the
Right.
people that come in. So
Yes.
many recognize you.
Yes.
So many of our customers come in and they haven't shopped here, but they know you. Oh,
Right.
Miss Brenda! Oh, Miss Brenda! Everybody knows Miss Brenda.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
If you were standing there next to President Biden right now, everybody would say, "Who is that dude standing next to Brenda?"
And then they would think, oh, I know who that is.
But and I guess the
Okay.
biggest part I want to say about that is you're just still getting warmed up too, ain't you?
Yes. Yes, we just getting started. We are just getting started. There's more to come.
Yeah, a lot
It
more to
is
come.
a lot more to
Because-
come, yes.
And Pat and I were talking about that just before air. This is just the beginning
Yes.
of the cool and exciting new stuff coming
Yes.
this way from Marshall Home and Mattress Direct.
Exactly.
The next thing is we're going to add new bedroom sets,
Yes.
new dining room sets
Dining
are
room
coming too.
sets.
We're
Yes.
going to keep putting in the best of the best at the
Yes.
right price points.
Yes,
Again, really caring about the
Absolutely.
families here in town.
absolutely.
Because they're struggling. Every family's struggling right
Yes.
now. Even the ones who say they aren't,
Yes.
they are.
They are. They are.
Everybody, is.
Yes.
And so if we
Yes.
can help them by getting them the right things and putting a little extra change in their pockets and
Yes.
getting them the kind of stuff that's going to last.
Exactly.
What I was talking about before, we get them the kind of mattress they don't sweat anymore, and now their
Right.
electric bill goes
That's
down.
right. That's right.
Those kinds
Right.
of things.
Yeah, and that's important.
And that's
very
what we
important.
stay up
And
all
you
night
see my
thinking about.
shirt.
It matters. There it is.
There it is here. Right
Now,
here.
you won
On
that
my
shirt.
I wore this shirt.
Yeah, look
Yes,
at you.
So this is exactly what we do here too as well.
And we can help you to rest,
Yes.
relax, and recover.
Exactly.
Come in and get a Relaxopedic mattress today from Brenda.
Yes.
And again, if you're scared to get started, right, and it's all so much, and I got to
Yes.
stage it just right, I got to make it all right for my house, don't worry
Worry,
about that.
that's right.
Come in and just talk to Brenda about it.
Yes.
Sit with her.
Yes.
We've got an area where you can just go sit now.
Right.
With our consultant and just go over everything. Look
Right.
at swatches. Look at whatever you got to look at. Get it right.
That's right.
So that you'll take all that pressure off
Yes.
them, right?
Take all that pressure off. Yes.
That's all you need to know, guys. So
Yes.
come on in today until 8 o'clock and see Brenda Williams. She's here every day except Monday and Friday.
Yes.
She's here for you.
Yes.
She's here to help you get everything that you need
Yes.
at the right price.
Yes.
So come in and see Brenda Williams today here at Mattress Direct Marshall Home. Again, 925 Northwest Plaza in Bridgeton. One last thing, anything on St. Louis or anything on what's going on in the area? Anything else happening that you want to just...
The only thing's going on now is the heat. So once I get you in here, I want you to sit back and relax and then clear your mind and just get the shopping.
That's how you get over the humidity, people. Come see Brenda Williams.
Exactly.
All right, when we come back, the Sultan of Sleep himself, Pat McCurran, will join us.
Yes.
And by the way, this is a wonderful little set that we're sitting on now, isn't it? This little love set's right here. This gray leather is some of the most beautiful leather I've ever felt in my life. This is a wonderful matching set that you can get at a fantastic price. I get a little hurt when the set I'm on that day doesn't sell. I get like Regis. What up? Where's the set? Right? Because the first couple of days we did this, the set got sold right out for London.
Exactly.
And we've got to try and keep that up. So if this is something that you look at and saying, wow, this will look great in my office, in my living room, my man cave. This has multiple ways you can put this to use. Bedroom, right. In one of those, like you got a sitting room in your bedroom, this would be fantastic for it. Because again, you can accessorize this. This is the kind of color you can do stuff with. It's the kind of nice fine leather, and it's extremely comfortable.
Right, it's very comfortable. Very comfortable.
Well, there you go, guys. Come and see us today. We'll take a break. When we come back, the Sultan of Sleep.
Yes.
The Studio STL. Well, it is National Relaxation Day. What better way to celebrate than with our show sponsor, who's also the sponsor of this segment, Campbell Mattress. We are hanging out with sleep expert and dog lover, Pat McCurran, alongside of his right-hand woman. We are hanging out with Lex St. Louis. Yep, I know, right? Guys, thanks so much for joining us. And we all clearly woke up on the same side.
Green. What's National Relaxation Day? We always were green on National Relaxation Day because Relaxopedic is generally green, right? So it's like you knew, I knew, she knew, we're all here together.
We're all on the same wavelength. I mean, tell us a little bit about the Relaxopedic.
This is one of the nicest beds you will ever find, Chelsea. And like people might think that a bed is too firm or too soft or have an idea what they want, but like what you need is support for your body and pressure relief for your hips and shoulders, right? And so hybrid mattresses are generally like 2 different technologies in one. This Relaxopedic is 4 technologies in one. So not only are we holding up our bodies where they weigh the most, between your shoulders and knees, the bed's double strong.
Nice.
Not only are we gonna let you float away to a blissful night's sleep because it's got that natural balance inside, but we also have that Exotech, which is a insole for your shoe for your whole back. And so it curves to the small of your back, it curves to your hips, and like if you like a firm bed and your partner likes a soft bed, you're both gonna like this bed because it gives you what you want, it gives them what they want. It's all in one bed.
Oh my gosh, well count me in, sign me up. I need one of these bad boys. Even the dog loves it. We're hanging out with Lux, and Lux, you truly are the queen of comfort. You're a comfort consultant.
I am.
With Campbell Mattress. What does that mean?
Being a comfort consultant is knowing how important the sleep and the relaxation is. So we have our sleep specialists, which is a level above me. They're the ones in the store who are gonna help you get matched with the perfect mattress. But because of National Relaxation Day, we decided to extend it through the month and to work with our friends over at Stray Rescue. So if you're interested in adopting during the month of August, you can adopt a dog or cat over 6 months, and Mattress Direct and Marshall Home has taken care of the adoption fees for you.
Oh, that is amazing.
Plus, we have 12 area locations, which makes us really uniquely set up to accept donations. So if you're in Wentzville or you're in Alton, Illinois, you don't have to come down to the Pine Street shelter. You can stop by one of the area Mattress Directs and drop off stuff from the wish list to help Stray Rescue out. So
I love that. That is a perfect way to give back.
We want Demo Dexter to be as comfortable as possible. Thank you, Amy, for bringing him with us.
His jammies on.
I know,
He
he's
likes
ready
that
to
bed.
relax. What you didn't see off camera was him just giving me so much love. And that really is what it's all about, giving back to our fur babies right here in the community. Pat, why did you guys decide to partner up with the Stray Rescue?
Well, I tell you, man, everybody sleeps somewhere, and a lot of these dogs don't have a home to sleep. And these guys do such great work. Amy and everybody at Stray Rescue do just this amazing job that needs to be done, and they need your help. And like we just try to do as much as we can to help them. And so Lux is right. Like with a location near you, it is easy for you to drop off a bag of dog food. Drop off your old dog's leash, anything you don't need anymore. I mean, we have people walking in with just armloads of dog food and all kinds of stuff that we can like take down to them. It goes to a great cause. If you're not ready to adopt, you can foster, you can try that out. They are all such good pups, like Demo Dexter here, and like he wore his jammies today and everything for National
I know, he's ready to relax. Well, he's definitely, cashing in on the 3 R's: rest, relax, recover, and people can do that as well with this Relaxopedic mattress. Pat.
Yeah,
This is a good one.
Yeah, man. Well, we're rolling into Labor Day, and so like we always have the national brands. There's $200 savings, $400 savings, $600 savings. You double it. You're going to get more when you order it direct from the factory. But this is such a unique mattress because like you could pick this out. And if you put 5 pounds on it or lose 5 pounds, this bed adapts with you. It's designed to give you whatever you need. If you and your partner don't go to bed at the exact same time every night, you don't have the exact same body type, this bed will work for both of you in a way that most mattresses don't.
I like that. It's all about balance, right?
Yeah, man. So it's the Campbell quality, 90 years of building mattresses in Missouri with the most advanced technology. And I don't mind telling you, this is like half the price of the comparable model that you'll see at retail.
You money.
Yeah, we build
That's why we're in the green today, right?
Yeah, man. Building them here and saving your green. That's exactly right.
I like that. Well, it's all about resting, relaxing, and recovering. And you definitely want to get your hands on one of these Relaxopedics. And don't forget that you could also help the Stray Rescue of St. Louis. We'll make sure you have access to all of that information on our website at studiostl.tv. You can visit Mattress Direct online at sclmattressdirect.com. And don't forget that adoption event and supply drive is happening all month long. And we're also getting you ready for Labor Day weekend. You can save so much money. And again, we'll show you how on our website at studiostl.tv. Pat, you know we love you here on the show, our show sponsor, alongside of Lux, that comfort consultant, and these sweet fur babies that you can help out all month long. Don't go anywhere, St. Louis. We'll be woof woof right back after this.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So glad you're here with us on Sleepless in St. Louis. I'm Pete O'Shea. We're here at Mattress Direct and Marshall Home. That's the sponsor of this show. We're in Bridgeton location. We have a big showroom here with fantastic merchandise. Both Mattress Direct and Marshall Home are in this building, so you can get any of the best mattresses in the world here. Furniture of any kind that you need. We got living room, dining room. We've got rugs, Rugapaloozas going on. We've got all kinds of accessories and so much more coming that I want you to come check it out. We're also doing so much cool things in the community. If you saw earlier today on this Facebook page, Lux was over at Strays for St. Louis. We had Lux's pup today. We want you to help those guys. They're in real need. They're all volunteers there. And there's so many dogs that are waiting to be adopted. Way too many. The fostering issue is out of control and nobody's helping. So Mattress Direct stepped up and we're helping. If you adopted a dog or a cat this month that's over 6 months old, the adoption fee is covered by Mattress Direct. How awesome is that? That allows you to now do it, right? You said I couldn't do it before. Now you can. Okay? That's the kind of things that's happening in this community, and that's why I want to bring our next guest in. Our next guest is the Sultan of Sleep, coming in at a robust, no, just kidding. Pat McCurran joins us now. Come on in, buddy. How are you?
Thanks, Pete.
How you
See
doing?
you, buddy.
Good to
Very
see you,
well,
my
man. This is the nicest set yet.
Isn't it? This is really nice.
This is not going to be here at the end of the day. If this is still here at the end of the day, I might be giving this as a Christmas gift to somebody. This is so nice.
It's soft, it's comfortable, it's got this perfect color that I love that you can do so much with.
Yeah.
Like Brenda said, this could be anywhere from in your bedroom, your living room. This has multiple functionality.
Yeah, I feel like Italian leather, super cleanable, super durable. You have let the kids play on it, but it's also sophisticated enough to be in an office or something. I'm into this one.
And it's the right size that
Yeah.
you, again, we talked
feels
about that.
good,
It
yeah.
feels good.
Yeah.
And with this new collection and the things we're doing, we're trying to be cognizant of the fact that St. Louis architecture is very unique. There's a lot of
Yeah.
basement apartments. There's a lot of second-story additions where now the straight up like this here and gigantic
Yeah.
furniture isn't going to make it up there. These kind of things can go anywhere.
I tell you what, man, the same way, like the Campbell mattresses, we've been designing and developing Missouri-made products for the people of Missouri, because like the people of St. Louis, they need a different level of comfort. It's super hot and humid this week, Pete. I don't know if you noticed. Did you notice?
I kind of did. I kind of did.
And so the cooling technology that we bake into Missouri-made mattresses helps you stay cool and sleep comfortably on those hot, humid nights, right? But it's taking that same mentality and goal into the Marshall Home Furniture Collection. And so like Brenda has helped style more St. Louis homes than anyone. She has been in the furniture industry helping people pick out the right living room, bedroom, dining room, the whole
all the
house, full
accessories.
furniture. Since before I was in the business, since before you were in the business, she's just been she's just this pillar of style and fashion in the furniture world. And so letting her connect directly with the furniture designers, just directly with the builders, and telling them like, this is what we need here in St. Louis. And so getting the best value for the best price and getting the stuff that's going to work the best. Because you go to one of those out-of-town guys, they got something, made overseas and imported in, and they think they're going to save you $1 by doing that, but then the container, what's it cost to drive here from across the planet, right? And so it ends up costing more for a lesser built thing that came from another country, and it's not designed for your home.
And again, it's not thinking about the local mentality. Here's why it works, okay? This is a big business that we have, but it's
Yeah.
still a local business.
Correct.
Over the last 6 weeks, we did an informal survey of the customers. We should ask directly.
Yeah.
Okay, Brenda and I did a survey. We came to you, the owner, with it, and then we were able to directly address it.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen at a place that there's 1,000 stores nationwide.
What-
They're not going to address the direct needs of the people.
When you go to shop for furniture, the first thing you'll notice is it is not just about product. It's about the way it fits your life and your home, right? And so if you were to shop 3 furniture stores in a 10-mile radius of here, you'd see the imported knockoffs, the fakes, if you will. You make it a little smaller, a little cheaper, and make it look a little bit, make it look nicer than it is. And like that's the whole angle at some store across the
Sure.
street. But that's designed for Dallas or California. So like, do you want a knockoff of a California dresser, or do you want one that was designed and developed for Missouri, right? So the living rooms here, the lifestyle here, what we do here in Missouri and Illinois is different than what they do in other places.
It's true.
And so not only the architecture, but also the way of life. I mean, everything about Marshall Home is, from granddad down, trying to help you live your best life, be comfortable doing it so you can be your best self, and so you can turn around and help the people, your friends and neighbors,
And that can't happen in a store where they don't have their finger on the pulse, or where you've got to go 9 levels deep just to talk to the person who makes the decisions,
Right.
okay? We were able to come directly to you with direct feedback from the customers, and now, immediately, we're having a response to that with the new Marshall Home collection. That is what the difference is in being a local Missouri company.
Well, I'll double down on that too, because not only is the new Marshall Home collection landing over the next week, we'll be having new, exciting styles. We have a whole new set next week, which means this one's got to go.
Gotta go. You gotta come get it
You
today.
might have noticed we're in the clearance section today. Mattresses, living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms. Tons and tons of existing styles are on special for Labor Day. Some of the closeouts are on double dog discount on their way out the door to make room for the new stuff. There's never been a better time to style your entire room, your entire home. Campbell Mattress and Relax People, we think a lot about helping people rest, relax, and recover this month in the bedroom. But this R3 collection, I mean, it takes that whole concept and brings it through the whole house, because you don't just rest, relax, and recover in the bedroom. Your whole house. Being able to spend time with the families, be able to have a set like this, whether you're watching TV or playing board games with the family, like this is so much of what makes Marshall Home special.
It truly is. And again, as we said with Brenda, we thought about the one that's got the dual chase, where you put in the ottoman. Now you got that big, beautiful thing, and you get storage there to boot.
Yeah.
That's what families need.
It's a transformer. You can put the games or the blankets or the pillows and hide them away till you need them. You can put your feet up on it. You can move it off to the side. It could have a table on it. It could have a tray on it. It could have all those different items. But then it does click right into the sectional and make for a big pit bed where you can watch movies or read books or hang out together. It's just one of the coolest convertible Laclede sectional. Is one of my favorite pieces of the new collection.
Me too. Another one that I really like, we mentioned it before, is the Lindbergh.
Yeah.
What I love about this is we did a little research beforehand. We looked around at what the average sleeper sofa will cost the family.
Only twice that.
They're
Yeah.
3 times
Yeah.
what we're going to be charging for
Right.
ours.
Yeah.
3 times what
Yeah.
we're charging for ours, and they're not nearly as good. They're not
Yeah.
constructed as well. They don't look as nice.
Yep. I always tell people you never know when you might be able to use that sleeper sofa. You just never know when you might need an extra bed, right? Secret. You can order it without being a sofa sleeper. If you just want a regular sofa, you like the style, but you don't need that, you can do that. But I always tell people the sofa sleeper is the way to go. That'll give you both options. Sits great and folds out and turns into a bed if you have guests.
Well, you talked about, again, that rest, that peace of mind. So if you have to worry that if I can't even invite someone over, I can't have my relatives, or I have nowhere to put them. Now you have a sleeper sofa,
Yep.
now you do.
Yep.
Now you have the Laclede where you can push that in, somebody
Options.
can sleep on there. You're
Options,
creating
options,
options for
yep.
people within a price budget. In other words, ordinarily, if you want to meet every option a family needs, it's going to be out of their price range,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
This stays in that price range while giving them options.
Yep, and I'll tell you, I think people know that more than ever. It's like not knowing what we're going to need tomorrow or a year from now or 5 years down the road. Having those transformable, convertible type pieces that can work in a lot of different functionary possibilities. It's a sectional, but it's also a place where you can play games, but it's also a place where you can fit. Having that flexibility just means no matter what you're doing, 6 months from now, a year from now, 6 years from now, the piece of furniture is going to be able to convert with you and like continue to adapt with your lifestyle as it goes through the cycles.
So much like the way a life insurance person or somebody meets in early with a family and travels with them through the course of that entire family's
Yeah.
life, we're doing the same thing here with people. We're trying to anticipate their growth and what they're going to need. I'll give you a quick for instance. Yesterday a couple came in with their kid and he was about 14 and they kept saying to me he needed a twin. I kept saying he needs a queen. He's
Yeah.
a big fella and he's
Yeah.
only getting bigger. And at the end, they listened to me.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, like, you look at the kid today and can see he's going to get bigger. And then you know, you could do the twin today, but you'll probably be back for a queen in another year. Maybe just go ahead and get him the queen in the first place and end up, he'll sleep better now and later, and it'll cost you less in the long run.
And this is something that, again, the big box places aren't thinking about when they're thinking about families. They're not adjusting for those
Yeah.
things, and they're not thinking about what people can't see in their own growth patterns.
Mattress Direct and Marshall Home both. I mean, we deliver mattresses and furniture, but we actually are a service business. Like, we're helping people solve problems, improve their life, self-help, health and wellness, helping your body feel better, helping your mind feel better, helping your home feel like a home, makes for a better night's rest and a better lifestyle. And so the furniture getting delivered is one thing, but like really what you get is you get Brenda helping you find the right piece for you and what's going to work for you. And she knows all the things about all the pieces, about all the styles, and about what they're for, why they're for, and what they'll be good for in the long run.
Well, I love your humility, but that's not entirely true, my friend.
Well, I thought it was.
The key to it is also that they also have you and your sister Jenna, third
Yeah.
generation of doing this now. And you have it ingrained in your hearts to look after other people, to look after the people
Yeah.
of this town where you guys are from. So Brenda has that also, but
Yeah.
with that, she's not the only thing we got going for us.
And one of my
what
favorite
we have
things-
going for us is you and Jen also.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite things, chat with Brenda about, you know, the Campbell Classic Supreme came in pink and blue in 1993. She says, I sold a lot of those. You know, it's like, I did too. I was 12.
But it's that I want to call it institutional memory. I want to call it down home, old fashioned, like, you know, like
Yeah.
this is basically the general store equivalent of a furniture store.
Yeah,
Is that a good way to look at it?
I think so. It's definitely family first and taking care of people and putting the right products in people's homes so that they can live their best life. And like that's the best thing we look for. Like if you came in and asked me, I want ABC XYZ mattress, I'll say okay, but I might try to help you figure out if it's the best fit for you. Like why that one and what makes it the best one for you. Because at the end of the day, like even if you decide to buy a new mattress today, you probably haven't bought one in 5 years, 10 years, 15. You don't know. It's like the new technologies and new things that you might not know exist. And the hardest part about the mattress business today is there are 500 ads for 500 products that are all effectively the same product, but they all think they're unique. And so if you get a lot of sales pitches and not a whole lot of objective guidance, it is difficult to know which one's actually going to be the best for you and the best value for you.
Also now it's become an online world, a social media world, and people can stack positive reviews just as well as they can stack
Oh, they're for sale.
negatives.
You can
Yeah.
you can buy reviews. For
Exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
So those reviews, they're not, you know, exactly the whole story. And to purchase a mattress, something of that much importance to your life, without coming in and touching it and being on it,
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense at all to me.
And I think it can kind of depend on your stage in life. Like, if you need one for back to school and you're going to ship it up to Mizzou and you're going to get a one size fits most bed and it's got to last your kid for 8.5 months, like I get it. Like, just get something you don't have to transport
makes
yourself.
sense.
But you and me buying the same one size fits all mattress is akin to you and me buying the same one size fits all underpants. And like if they fit me, they're probably not going to fit you, and if they fit you, they're probably not going to fit me. And the mattresses are the same way. Mattresses are designed not as a finished hard soft, but as a balancing act for your body. We want your entire muscle system to be able to disengage because your skeletal system is well supported and in alignment. And what you need and what I need and what the next guy needs is not going to be the exact same thing.
Exactly. Even if we're close to the same things, that's wrong. We're all still a snowflake. We all still have individual set of issues.
Right. And so, like, what you're looking for in a value mattress is just the right balance for you. So if you could buy a $500 iDirect mattress out of the rack, you'll get a great value. And it might be a good night's sleep for you at the size you are today. But like, we do them a lot for kids. And when that same kid you're thinking about getting a queen size gets that iDirect mattress, 500 coils, it's got memory foam in it. It's going to be great if they are 100 to 150 pounds. When he gets to be a 200-pound kid, would he benefit from an 800 coil individual support Campbell mattress? Probably, right? And so what we're looking for is a mattress that's going to adapt to you over the time period that you want to use it. And so grown-ups who are relatively stable in their adult sizes, we're just looking for a balance. Like, you and your partner need comfort and support. We want to get you the right balance of comfort and support. But when you're looking at the kids specifically, I think that was a really good example you gave, where you could buy a twin in the iDirect today and come back for a queen size Campbell later, or you could just buy him the queen size Campbell today, and he's probably going to be happier in the long run and in the short run, and it's going to cost you less overall.
And it's going to cost you less
Right.
overall. And in the end of it, he's going to get more sleep, more rest, do more at a time
Right.
of his life where he really needs it. When those, when a
Yeah.
young fella especially, or young girls also, when you hit that range,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, sleep is important.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And we lose track of that also. Again, I was talking about that other customer I had yesterday. He literally said to me, I can't spoil myself. And I said, what do you mean? And I think we're all conditioned to believe we're not allowed to do that, Pat.
I think that that's a real thing, and I don't think about that one as much as I think about the vehicle you drive to work in and your neighbor sees and your coworker sees are much more important because you get to show that off. Like, at the end of the day, the mattress you're going to use more, but you're going to use it with your eyes closed and it's covered up and the lights are out, so you don't see it every day. So it's not something you think about every day.
It's not something
But
you're trying to show off either. I
it's
never
the-
thought of that.
It's the most affordable luxury in your home, and you can't spend $1 smarter as far as getting a better night's sleep. And like, when you get the nicer mattresses, why you might buy a nicer mattress is because it has either more comfort or more support or more cooling, or it's more durable so it'll hold its comfort life for a longer amount of time, or it's more adaptable to two different size sleepers so you and your partner both sleep comfortably. I mean, we've got mattresses at all prices that'll work for anybody, but when you buy the nicer ones, what you're getting is a mattress that fits you and your future self both equally well.
And so, again, it goes to that old adage, you get what you pay for. And so if you put a little extra into your own self-care
Yeah.
to make sure you're getting the best night's sleep, that will pay back the dividend.
Well, that said, being a factory direct mattress showroom means you get more than you pay for when you order it direct from the factory, because what you would see as a $3,500 mattress at retail is effectively $2,500 when you order it factory direct. So we're going to give you more mattress for your money every single time.
All right, now I didn't know this until I started working here, but mattresses are very much like vehicles. They have the new 2024s coming out now before the 2024 begins, just like they do with mattresses, and then that's when the upgrades and the cool things happen, and then that's also, like you said, when we have some cool clearance stuff going too.
Throughout this year, there have been a lot of new product introductions. Around President's Day, we had the brand new Campbell Anniversary Collection came out. 90 years of building mattresses in Missouri. Those have been some of our best sellers all summer long. In May, we had the new Serta Perfect Sleeper and new Serta iComfort mattresses arrive. Just here in July and August, we had the brand new Relaxopedic mattresses. The X2 Hybrid is a just absolute destroyer. It's got twice the technology of any other hybrid mattress on the market for half the price. It's just out of control. The new MH Gray mattresses are on their way. And so in September will actually be the namesake, Marshall Homer Gray. His birthday, September 4th, is coming up. He'd be in 96 if he was still with us. It just happens to be Labor Day, right? And so for Labor Day and for Homer's birthday, we're going to be having a Marshall Home and MH Gray special on all of those MH Gray luxury mattresses. The new 2024 mattresses will have arrived, and the existing 2022 and 2023 models are all going to be on double markdown and clearance to make room for them. So you're going to get those luxury mattresses made in Missouri at the most insane price we've ever had on them.
The other day, if you remember, you and I helped keep a kid entertained while the parents bought a mattress. Do you remember?
Easily my favorite part of this job.
It's easily my favorite part of this job also. But we looked at them. I kept looking over at this young couple. We kept relieving their anxiety. And not just by playing with the baby.
Yep.
Right? But we were able to get them the right stuff at the right price.
Yep.
We were able to make it that they were able to get 2 beds that day instead of 1. So they got one for themselves and one for the boy.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have happened had we not spent that extra time with them. And again, if we weren't playing with the baby and making it that Brenda could sit with them and show them what was possible.
Right.
How rewarding and fulfilling is that for you?
If that part of this business didn't exist, we would not be here today. And I can go all the way back to when my sister and I worked with my dad and I don't know if I ever told you, the fellow who taught me how to sell mattresses originally, he was born in 1920, sold mattresses at Famous Bar before he left to fight in World War II.
Wow.
Came back, started his own mattress business, and opened the very first mattress specialty shop in the whole state of Missouri. And that building was the original mattress factory, is the site that the Mattress Direct outlet is in today in St. Peters.
Is that right?
That's all exactly right. And so all the way back to then, so I was the 13, 14, 15-year-old helper to a 75 to 80-year-old salesperson for a good portion of my middle school and high school years. And so watching him help people and getting to be the babysitter to kids along the way so that he could do the same thing that Brenda does today, because that has not changed. You're a parent of young children and they're always getting into something, and you're trying to do something for yourself at the same time. Having that built-in layer, being able to help somebody keep their kids having a good time while they're picking out a new mattress, it's one of the most fulfilling parts about this job.
So you had 2 educations in life, did you not? You went to school. You have a college degree. You're
2 sounds low.
Yeah, but you had this whole other education that came around. That you understand not just business, but you understand people, you understand families, their needs, and you know this community. That kind of thing can't be just handed to somebody. That's something you earn, man.
I think that's all fair, Pete. What I'll tell you is the more I learn, the more I know there's more to learn, and I want to keep learning more every day. And so I do feel like I've got a real good handle on what the people of St. Louis need, but the trick is always listening and finding out what's going to be next.
Because it used to be that adjustments in business came every couple of years. Now they come every couple of days, don't they now?
It certainly can.
To be a retailer or a small business owner in any city, but especially a city like St. Louis, that is a pretty big city, there's lots of competition. That's one of the reasons you said to me, let's do this show and almost start like a networking or a business alliance, if you will, a small business alliance here.
At the very core of it, we do something that is important, and we do it better than anyone. And so the only ingredient missing is helping to communicate that to more people. What makes it different? Because it's not about the product. It's about the service and knowledge and the experience to help pair you with the right product. And I can tell you, this is a very nice mattress, and it can help you with A, B, and C, but we've got this one that's 20% less that might do the same thing for you. Do you feel a difference in this one? At my size and my body type, I don't feel a difference, but maybe you do. And so just thinking about it in that regard, we're like, not only are we going to show you the right product, we're going to show you what one product down might do for you for a couple bucks less, and what product up might do for you for a couple bucks more, and tell you why you might want to go down a step or go up a step, and kind of really accent the difference, and so you understand what you're getting. Because at the end of the day, we don't sell stuff. We're non-commissioned sleep specialists. We're here to educate you on how to find the one that's perfect for you. And we try to do the same thing with the Marshall Home Collection. Like, here's something that could make your life better. Here's a piece that could add something to what you think you can do in a living room or a bedroom or a dining room. And that's what we're here to do, is like enhance people's lives and make them easier.
But that again also allows people to start their own businesses and live a little bit more and dream and take chances because they're able to get the things they need at the right price. In the last couple of weeks, we had the Juice Wheels folks in here.
So cool.
Right? The St. Andrews Cinema. That's coming.
So cool.
That's so
Yep,
cool, right?
yep.
The Campbell House Museum.
Man, that was a cool one too.
Wasn't that cool? The aquarium's coming in 2 weeks. These local fabric businesses also have that same mentality, same mindset to help people. When we're overlapping that and we're all helping each other, we can make this an even better city. Yeah. You see that vision, and not too many other people do.
Well, I tell you what, it is real easy to not focus on the right things, and like you see that in tons and tons of business. And like if you start focusing on the bottom line instead of the people, it becomes very difficult to do the right thing sometimes. You just see that time and time again. And so trying to educate people, because at the end of the day, if this is not the right mattress for you, we'll help you find the right
We'll
one.
find it.
Right.
There's plenty of choices.
What we want is for you to sleep great. Know that we helped you sleep great. Know why you're sleeping great, and make sure that you tell your friends and neighbors that you're sleeping great and why. And so if you can keep doing those things every day, then everybody is eventually going to know about it.
And everything gets better. If we can get everybody to get a good night's sleep in this whole town at the same time, we could change the world here, right?
Yep.
And that's really what it comes down to. Are you getting enough sleep at home? That's a silly question, because the answer we already know is no, you're not. And we don't change the mattress enough. I'll have it for 20 years. Oh, it's still fine. It's not. It's time for a new. It's okay to spoil yourself. It's okay to get what you need. It's all right to make this major purchase, knowing that, again, nobody's going to see it. You can't brag about it.
Right.
And that, it is something that you have to have, though. And when people start to realize that it's okay to splurge on themselves, it's all right to give yourself what you need, life gets a lot easier.
Well, I tell you what, man, if you're going to spend $1 on yourself, putting it on a better night's sleep is the best thing you can do for yourself. And I don't know if I always think about it as splurging, because I mean, truly, like, we take the expensive stuff you'd see at retail and do it for half the price a lot, right?
This is true, but
Yeah.
still people see it that
Yeah.
way because they don't have it broke down like that. They don't understand that over the course of owning that mattress over the next 10 to 15 years, it's going to more than pay for it.
Well, and that's the trick. I mean, I'm going to ask you directly in the camera. How much do you think the average mattress costs? Because there are $500 mattresses that are fine, and there are $1,000 mattresses that are better. There are $6,000 mattresses that are probably too much. And there's some balance of that that's perfect for you. Figuring out exactly what is going to help you sleep the best is what we do here.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with the furniture again. The new Marshall Home collection will be here next week. It's really exciting for all of us. We've been looking at this like opening day or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This has been like, we've been thinking about this for
I
weeks
think the
now.
news crew will be here. Lux will be here doing so. We will have all the new setups all set up all next week ahead of Labor Day. This week, you get this Italian leather. It's like a $3,000 set that we were doing for $2,000. I think, Pete, it might rise it down to like $1,500 for everything that's left. This is not going to be here by the end of the week, and if it is, I'm going to give it to my sister for Christmas.
And again, come and see. Go on MarshallHome.com now. You can see the photos of the new collection now. You can order it. You can come right on in. We're going to have them here in stock. It's got complete sets that gives you everything you need. Brenda's going to stage them perfectly too, with accessories, side tables, lamps, rugs, all that kind of stuff. So this is a one-stop shop also for folks. That's also a big issue that we hear from people. That's why they like us, because they say it's really hard for me to have to then go to the next place to get the lamps or the rugs or everything else, and then it ends up not matching and not being what I want.
Letting Brenda help you is great. If she doesn't have the piece that's going to tie your room together, she'll find it for you and she'll make sure to take it. If it's something we don't carry, she'll tell you where to get it. If we can get it for you, we'll get it for you for less.
When you don't sleep, you wind up being anxious. You wind up having all kinds of issues. We talked about mental health issues. We talked about how bad that can be. But dementia in this country is on the rise by 280%, my friend. And most of that can be attributed to not getting enough sleep. That's easily reversible. If you just come see us here at Mattress Direct, we'll sit down with you. We'll listen to all the things that you are experiencing now, why you're not sleeping. Because again, it is sort of a puzzle we have to unravel with each person to find out what's the actual underlying cause why they're not getting the good night's sleep.
Right.
And then we find the right mattress that meets that cause, right?
Right.
But again, people are afraid to even get that conversation started. It's like when you go to the doctor, you don't want to tell them the things that are wrong all of a sudden, right?
Well, and what I'll say is we absolutely dig in deep on everything that's ailing, but you don't have to. Like, it's really easy for me to also say, if you never have aches here or here, this might not be what you need. If you often have pain here or there, this is probably what you should be looking at. And we don't have to get personal if you don't want to.
No, you don't have to. But if you're not getting enough sleep, there is reasons, and there are solutions.
Yep.
And that's here at Mattress Direct. There's no reason anymore why you shouldn't get that good 7 hours every night. You'll see a major difference in your life in no time. I really think about Eric that day.
Yeah.
Who come over. He's a member of the Ambush, Eric Pereira, okay? He's a defenseman with the Ambush. He's got to practice 3, 4, 5 hours a day sometimes. He said within a week of getting his Campbell mattress, he noticed he was getting more rest, he was able to do more, he was recovering from those 4-hour practices better.
Yep.
So if it's happening for a professional athlete like that, it can happen for all of us.
Yep. Both the Ambush, the St. Louis Blues, and some players, Robbie Thomas got himself a new Relaxopedic X2 hybrid. It just helps your body rest and relax so you can recover from that workout so you can go back and work hard again the next day.
I don't even know a guy named Jim, but I'm ready to work out. Can we?
Yeah.
Because it's time to start getting healthy, guys. If you're not healthy now, you have nobody to blame for that for yourself. We all do that. We give the blame. Oh, this happened. This is stress, or I drank too much coffee, or I did this, or I did that. You know, it's time to just be straight with your own self and say, you know what? I'm not taking good enough care of myself. I owe it to myself to go get a new mattress and to start really thinking about getting the right amount of sleep.
Yeah.
You really owe it to yourselves, guys, and we can help. So come over and see us today, 10 to 8. We're here at Marshall Home and Mattress Direct, 925 Northwest Plaza in Bridgeton. We're here, today 10 to 8, all the way through Monday through Friday. Saturday, we're here 10 to 7, and Sundays, 11 to 5. Again, you can go to Mattress Direct at any of the locations. There are 12 locations all around. You can see all the amazing stuff we've got coming in and all the amazing stuff we currently have now. Join us on Thursday. Jillian Kelshaw is going to be here. She is a local artist. I'm telling you guys, she is fantastic. Her paintings are magnificent. And this Saturday, right in downtown, she's going to have a show right on the street. She's going to be painting and selling her paintings this Saturday. We're going to find out all about that on this Thursday's show on Sleepless in St. Louis. Until then, I'm Pete O'Shea saying, guys, get a good night's sleep. Life is a heck of a lot better.
The Campbell Mattress Company is celebrating 90 years of building the most comfortable mattresses here in Missouri. Built locally since 1933, more of your hard-earned money goes into the mattresses made here. The 90th anniversary Campbell is our most comfortable yet, and right now you'll receive 2 deluxe Campbell pillows and a luxury sheet set. Shop local at Mattress Direct and get your mattress direct from the factory with no interest until 2028 and payment options for everyone.
Campbell mattresses are made in Missouri.